Hey guys, it's Meiven, and last video you guys really enjoyed my keyboard video. What the hell? And today I figured I would make another keyboard video, but this one's directed to my fellow students out there. It is a budget keyboard build, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And also I've been getting a lot of comments last video about remodding this keyboard, and I respond to all your comments there, and I have done it. I have band-aid modded this keyboard, so have a quick listen and let's head into the build. Let's go.
So these are all the parts I'll be using for today's build. We will be using another EpoMaker board known as the Skylong GK61XS. This is both a wired and wireless board in a 60% form factor, and the main points of this keyboard are that it is indeed USB-C, thank God, has support for a split spacebar configuration, does contain some factory lube on the stabilizers, although rather poorly, has per key RGB, and is fully hot swappable. However, I do have a few problems I'd like to arise with this board, and that is that it's not gasket mounted, although it is pretty standard that it won't be for a budget board. Only has north facing LEDs, which is quite a big problem for some of us RGB users because these are not going to be the brightest of LEDs to be seen. It also has no adjustable feet and has a big Skylong sticker on the back of the board, which is kind of ugly. But then again, this is a budget board, so you'll take what you can get, and honestly, most of these things are just aesthetics anyways and won't have any effect on the acoustics of the board. For today's switches, we'll be using the Echo Radiant Reds from EpoMaker as well. I went for a linear switch today because after looking through the internet for a budget key switch, these seem to sound the best both stock and lubed, and they only cost £15 for 45 switches, so if you want the full board to be decked out, you only need to get 90 switches for £30. And of course we can't move on unless we have a sound test from the stock Radiant Reds. For choice with keycaps, I went with some cheap brand on Amazon, which ended up not feeling or looking too bad. They seem to be unbranded, but on Amazon they're called something like some GSN or something like that. I picked these for the minimalist design and the extra Japanese design, which is sure to spark some interest for the fellow weebs. I got these in a cherry profile as they'll play a part in the sound test later, but also because cherry profiles are my childhood roots. So let's get on to building it. So after about half an hour of unboxing and getting everything into the board, this is the final look of the board. I think it looks pretty clean and I'm very pleasantly surprised with how it's turned out. It feels very nice to hold and the board itself is pretty lightweight. Typing on it feels great, and here is a stock sound test. So just like in last video, I'll be modding this keyboard, and for the mods I'll be doing, I'll be using some of your guys' comments. So first and foremost, we'll be wholly modding the stabilizers, making sure that there's no rattle or shake in the stabilizers. Next, I'll be adding some PE foam to the case as it doesn't come with any case foam for some reason, and I will also be tape modding the PCB, and then lubing each individual switch with Thocc 205G. This whole process of modding, mainly lubing the switches, took about 2 days to complete because it's just mentally tiring and tedious, but the end result of all these mods gives the keyboard a nice creamy Thocc sound. Here, take a listen. Overall, for a budget keyboard, this sounds so good when modded, and I might have to actually consider using it over my previous one that I just built. This build did cost me a total of £57, but this is due to extenuating circumstances on Amazon's parts because the board kinda got lost by Amazon in customs, but the actual board itself usually does cost £50, so if you are wanting to recreate this build, you are going to have to cash out about £120. But there are frequent deals on these parts, so if you are lucky enough to see good deals on these boards, I would get them and start building this build. Because honestly, this sounds so good and I might actually have to consider giving it away. But that's for another video. But anyways guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to comment down what was your favorite part or what kind of build I should do next. I'm looking to do some challenge builds or something of the sort, so if you guys have any ideas I should do, be sure to leave them in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with any new videos I will be uploading to this channel. So I hope to see you guys in my next video. Moving vlog coming in soon, as I have recently moved in with a bunch of friends into a uni house, so room setup and house are coming in soon. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.